Welcome to the Mythical Forest with Dee Dee and Boris, and today we're going to be planting moringa trees. We're going to plant them off to start off in these little cups, and kind of wet. If you guys want to order any, there's a really nice guy who has a collective in Florida, and they're from the United States. A lot of times you get moringa from other countries, but this is the company. It's called Grow Moringa. You can find them on Instagram, I think Facebook, and if you Google Grow Moringa, you might want to put Grow Moringa Collective. I'm not sure, but anyway, you can get the seeds from them, and you can buy the plants from them also. So if you guys are interested, go and check that out. But that is what we're going to be doing. And once these get a little tall, then we're going to put them in pots. We'll see you soon. I forgot one thing. I want to show you what the seeds look like. Get this thing open because I already planted those. And I'm probably going to direct seed some of these into pots. Uh-oh, I dropped one. But they look like this. My hands are dirty because I've been putting my hands in the dirt. You see that? This is what they look like. They look and feel kind of like popcorn or something. They're very lightweight. And moringa's very, very good for you. I don't have all the information in my hands for me to read it off. But basically, I've been told that it has every vitamin and every mineral in it. That you could live off of moringa if you were on a deserted island. And it's even got protein, so it's very good for you. So if you can grow it at home in a pot and harvest it, you could grow it a whole bunch of seeds in a pot and make microgreens. You can eat the pods, you can eat the flowers, and they are very easy to propagate with the seed or by cutting a piece off and just sticking it in the ground. So let's get started, and we'll see you in a few weeks when these start to sprout a little. Okay, we got our little grow room going on. We got a moringa already popped. So look at that, you guys. Isn't that great? From seed. So I think I'll take that outside now. I just wanted to give you an update on that. That is... It's like it took a while, then all of a sudden it just went boom. Y'all, I'm out here. Look at these things, this thing I got on Temu. Because I feel like that I was doing this facial treatment thing, and you're not supposed to be in the sun. And it goes all the way around your back. I'll have to have Boris videotape what it looks like from the back. But anyway, and I get sweaty with my hat on, so this is kind of nice. It'll keep the sweat too. But anyway, I'm out here with all the plants, bringing them outside from the grow room. Look at this moringa tree, you guys. Look how tall it is. It's doing really, really well. But I'm going to show you the babies in a minute to show you what they look like. Here's one of them that I planted. It does take a while. It takes a while for them to take off. But this is last year's. And then this one I think is 2 years old right here. This one with the flowers. And this one. Look how fat this is now. You see? Look how tall it is. I need to harvest and make myself some greens. Okay, everybody. We got our moringas here. When you're doing moringas, don't despair, because a lot of them will take forever to come up. And some of them will come up look, pitiful like this. And then they'll make it finally. But something's chewing on this, but I think it's still going to make it. But that's pitiful. Look, when they first start out, they look pitiful, like something's eating it. So, it takes a while. So, anyway, just wanted to show you. These are about, what... 5 inches, 3 inches. This one might be a little 6 inches. And I'm going to wait till they get a little bit stronger before I plant them, because the last two I planted at this stage, they just, I don't know, they went into shock. So I'm going to let them get a little bit stronger before I plant them in their pots. I'm growing these in containers instead of the ground, because my ground is not good here. And so you can see the ones that I showed you before, how good they are doing in containers. So you can definitely grow these in containers, and you can harvest them. You could harvest these when they get a little bit bigger, even, you know, about, you know, 2 feet, like microgreens. So, but this one's a little baby. But I just wanted to show you guys that. Oh, look at the moringa. They're getting a little bit bigger. Still not quite big enough for me that I feel comfortable putting them out yet. But I just wanted y'all to see the update on the moringas. The little bitty, and then these never came up, look. They never came up. Most of them did, though. That one's runted. Look at it, little runt. Look, little runt. And for some reason, this one's yellowish. Okay, you guys, I decided I'm not going to plant those little moringa trees. That was it. I decided I'm not going to plant. Buster, you want some? He doesn't like moringa. Anyway, I decided I'm not going to transplant those, because I'm going to give those to a friend. The ones that I told you I was going to plant. But this is one of those. This is one of those little bitty ones, and look how much bigger it got. So look, I would say that's what, 2.5 feet tall? Almost 2, not quite. But look, these are about a year old.
Wow.
Look how tall it is. Can you get further back so that they can see how big? Look at how big this is. Huge, huh?
Yeah.
And look, this one has flowers. Can you show them the flowers? You're supposed to take these flowers off. You can eat the flowers. I got a leaf on there too. But you can eat the flowers. You can make a tea out of the flowers. Look at this one. This one is about a year old too. I think it's a little bit over a year, but look how tall it is. Go really far back so they can see. Would you say that this is like 12 feet tall?
I would say a good 10 feet for sure. It's twice about...
I'm 5'3".
Yeah, so
it's pretty big.
It's about 10 feet.
And then let me show you this one, you guys. This is the one that I planted in that pot too, and it was little. This is just this year. Look how big it's gotten.
Oh yeah.
So this is this year. This one right here. Look how big it is.
Yeah, wow.
Nice and full and beautiful. So I'm not gonna end the video yet, because in a few weeks I'm gonna harvest all of this, and we'll do a video and show y'all harvesting.
Harvesting moringa tree.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Okay, everybody, I am going to harvest the moringas, and if you cut them, you don't have to worry, they'll grow back. So don't get scared when you see me chop. They'll grow back in about 6 to 8 weeks. But you can eat these flowers. I forgot what's his name does that. And you can eat the leaves, just like that. And if you cook them, it takes the zesty spiciness out. So I'm going to harvest all this right now. It's a little spicy for me. I prefer it cooked, and I love it in my I love it in my smoothies. So I'm going to freeze dry this, but here's what I'm going to do. Don't get scared. Cut it right here. It's going to encourage growth.
Whoa.
And then I'm going to freeze dry all these leaves, but when I get in the house is what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them off like this. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put this back into the ground after I pull all the leaves off. Actually, we'll do it right now real quick. Pull all the leaves. Pull all the flowers, because we're going to freeze dry the flowers with it. I'm going to make myself freeze-dried moringa for my smoothies. And then I'm just going to leave a few here, and then I'm just going to stick this into the dirt. I'm going to put it like right here into this pot. We'll see if we can get that to re-root.
Yay.
There we go. Did y'all see that? Watch.
Yay.
Right in, all the way like that.
And we'll see if it reroots.
Yes. All right, and now
Rerooty
let's see.
tooty.
Let's get some more. I'm not
That
sure if I
one?
want to cut that one all the way, but I'm going to cut this one.
Snap Rudy Tooty.
And these break off so easy. Just look. You're going to harvest, you can just do that. And I'm going to show you on the other ones. But I wanted to cut this one because I want to see it grow. So that's how you do it. They break off easy. I mean, you don't even need a cutter to do it. Look, see that?
Whoa.
Oops. Let's put this in the ground. I might move this to another location. But let's just get in and start it. All right. Now, let's see.
A little bouquet
I
at
think I'm
the
going to get this one too.
the little
This
bouquet.
tall one here. I'm trying to encourage it to make a bushier plant. Okay, let's stick this down in the ground. They don't always take. So, and sometimes they do. So here, say I want to harvest this. Just do it like that. Okay. I'm going to take the leaves off just like this. It's pretty easy to do. Smells like peanuts, doesn't it?
It does.
And what I like to do though is cut the top off. So I think this one I'm going to cut the top and leave that way. There.
Whoa, you cut the whole top.
Yeah, I want to try to get this to
Spread out.
yeah, instead of this a tall and lanky. Let's see there.
Uh-oh, what
I
is
like
that?
the smell. I like the smell of peanuts.
It smells peanutty.
Yeah. Well, I might try to put this one back in the ground too. And I'm going to find different pots for these, but today they're all going and sharing the pot. Because this is really moist and it's easy for me to put down in there to see if I can get it to start rooting. So, and then you look at this one, you guys. Look at this one.
Oh, snap. Wow.
So I might leave this one. Let's go over here to the other one. And we'll see. Oh, there's an okra. While I'm at it, we'll get this okra real quick. Look here. So I've got it growing in pots, you see, right next to the okras. So.
There's another one back here.
Is it red? Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't even see that. It's so easy to.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big one. So, let's
And we have a couple of
see.
cucumbers too. We gotta
This one
pull.
here? I don't think the cucumbers are ready yet.
There's
but
there's
look at how big
oh.
this okra is. Look. Look how big this okra is.
Oh wow, yes.
But look at how big the moringa is. Look. You see?
Yeah.
I'm shaking it. Can you see?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see. They kind of blend into each other.
Yeah.
So let's go over here. So this is the baby moringa. Let me show them this real quick. This is the baby moringa that I planted with you guys. This is one of them. You see? So it's not, you know, it takes a while to get started, but it'll get up there. Now let's go to this other one
There's a little.
in here in the grow tent. So in the winter, what I've been doing is I put them in this grow tent, and they
Uh-oh.
I'm okay. In the summer, in the winter, in California, nothing really dies. It doesn't freeze depending on where in California you are. So the roots don't really freeze. But keeping them in here has helped. So, see, this is the other baby. See it? This is one I
It's
cut.
just
short.
a little baby.
Here's another one, look. See, I'm going to show you. You can cut it, and it's going to come back. Just going to harvest those. And then harvest this one. Cut it right here.
Look at that.
I love the sound. Listen. I don't know why I like the sound.
Snap.
So I'm going to just leave that. I'm going to do the same thing.
Replant
I'm
it.
going to put it in this one. Oh, this one, for some reason, this pot's not getting water. Let me put it in this one.
Oh, I'm going to turn it on right now.
Put it in this one. Right here.
There's a big okra over there, look. A big little one.
Okay, let's see. What do I do with my...
Uh-oh. Over there, look.
Okay.
On the other side, too. Right there.
Yeah. There's the okra. Well, watch our okra episode. Be sure and watch the okra episode. And, let's see. Here's two. See, this one has two. I'm going to cut this too, right here. And that way, it won't be too tall for winter. When winter comes, we put the tarp on top. Listen, I love this sound.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
So let me put this. I'm gonna put these in the same pot and see if I can get them. Oh, well maybe I'll put it here with the okra. Once the okra dies, maybe I'll have a moringa growing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do the same with this one. I put that in here, but I think this is sweet potatoes. They need to be harvested, so I don't want to damage the root. So let me see. How about this tomato? I'll put it in this tomato pot. It seems pretty moist. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have surprise moringas growing up all over the place. So anyway, I will take this in, we'll shred everything, and then I'm gonna freeze dry it. So
we'll be back.
I'll show you once we get it freeze dry. I'm gonna freeze dry this with some okra because that way I'm not gonna have enough to put on the tray, so I'm gonna mix two things together when I'm doing a freeze dry. So I'll do that with you guys, and I'll or I might do it with some cannabis, I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll show you. I've got ants crawling at me, so we'll see you when we're ready to when I pull all the leaves off. Okay, see you in the house. Okay, everybody, let me show you what I've done. Okay, so I separated the flowers with the leaves.
Wow.
And they're on the freeze dry trays. These are the Harvest Right freeze dryer trays. I'm going to put aluminum foil, and then I'm going to put them in the freezer to freeze first, and then.
Looks like offerings for the gods.
Yeah. And so, and then I'm going to do the stems because I feel like that once I freeze dry them, I can crush them up. You can put them in stews and stuff, or you could put them in your smoothies or whatever. And so
the entire plant is edible.
Yes.
Root.
And yes, and so it's really good for you. It has all the vitamins and minerals. I think I've already told you guys that. It has even protein, so it's a very, very good. They were, I believe, doing a study on pregnant women in Africa or somewhere, and this was sustaining them, the moringa plant.
It's called the miracle plant.
Mm-hmm. And, oops, don't want to use the one I dropped on the floor. Anyway, so I'm going to do a whole tray of just the stems. I'm trying to just do the tender ones. And then I am going to do these three with the cannabis because I was like, what am I going to freeze dry? When you're freeze drying, you want to freeze dry things that are similar.
Consistency.
And consistency and smell wise. So because cannabis has a peppery sort of, when you're freeze drying, the scent is not going to damage the scent of this. Let me give you an example. You don't want to freeze dry onions with bananas.
Ooh, dog. Yeah, you get onion flavored banana dries.
You know, so in the same batch, you know. So I'm going to get this going. I'm going to fill this whole thing up with the stems and put aluminum foil and then freeze it, and then it'll go in the freeze dryer, and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets out. All right?
Ram.
Okay, everybody. This is the moringa. I did freeze dry it. I freeze dried it with one tray of cannabis. This is what cannabis looks like freeze dried, you guys, if you want to see. You see that? Listen, very. Okay, so I'm going to move this out of my way. And I'm going to show you guys real quick. This is it. You have to move very, very fast when you use an oxygen absorber. And you have to move very, very quickly when you're loading these into the Mylar bags. This will last 20 years in a Mylar bag. And, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh, it's not ready.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's cold.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, I'm going to have to put it back, you guys. Oh, no.
No, that would have been a great mistake.
Yeah, it's not ready. Worst case scenario, this is ready. But, worst, I'm kind of surprised about this. Well, back to the drawing board. I'm going to put this in. This is... Okay, this ready. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to let this air dry, and I'm just going to air dry this. This one's ready.
Okay.
So you can tell when it's not ready when it's cold in the middle. I'm just going to do this. It's easier for me to...
Get it in the bag.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah.
See, I bet you this one's not ready either. Let me get a bowl. This will be easier. Ooh.
Fancy.
But it'll last 20 years in a Mylar bag if you have it freeze dried all the way.
If not, it'll rehydrate in the bag, in storage.
And then it'll get rotten.
Dun,
So,
dun, dun, dun.
You see that? So I'm just going to put this in here. It's kind of messy. You have to work very, very fast with freeze-dried stuff because it will rehydrate and reconstitute very, very, very fast. Within minutes. So you got to work real quick. Okay, so... Oh, so disappointed. Let's see here. Let's check the medium. Let's check this one out. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and close this bag up before air gets in.
Do you want atmosphere music?
This one is... Not really. Hold on. Let me see what these stems are doing. I kind of feel like they're still a little moist under here. Yep, these are cold. These right here are cold and these are dry. So I think these I could probably put in a Mylar bag. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in an air dryer or let them dry naturally. Let's check this pile now. I put too much in here is what I did. Yeah, see, this is a little, just a little wet. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to air dry these in an air dryer. Let's see. These are a little wet too. So it's the freeze dryer said it was ready and it wasn't. The cannabis was completely ready. So, or maybe I'll put them back in the freeze dryer and start it all over again. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I think, should I come back and show them a second round? This didn't turn out the way I thought it would. So, anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye right now because I'm just going to put these back in the freeze dryer again. And then, so you guys can kind of see so far what's going on. But anyway, this was a quick video. If I decided not to do that, what I would do is just let these air dry. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate and make 3 or 4 trays out of this. That way, there's less to freeze dry. And because I piled up too much, and for some reason, I don't know why. Other stuff that I have freeze-dried, like cilantro, went quick. Something about this being piled up too high. So anyway, I'm going to do that and say goodbye. Thank you for watching. And if you have any questions, leave me a comment. And if you have not subscribed, we would really appreciate it if you would subscribe, because it helps us out so much, and it's free. It costs nothing to subscribe. It's a little button and you hit, and just hit subscribe. And if you got anything out of this and you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, because that helps us out also a lot. So thank you so much, and hope you guys have a great day or evening, and God bless everyone. See you next time. Okay, you guys, I want to show you a video update of the moringas. Remember when we trimmed them down? We cut them right here. Look, they're sprouting back. This one also. So don't be afraid to cut your moringa down. It'll grow back. I mean, as long as you give it water. I mean, and it doesn't need a lot of water. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. You see, that's where I cut it. And it's coming back. And this one too.